Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly, your Jedi Master today, because today we are carrying on with our impromptu, it started at the beginning of May, and it's carrying through to the beginning of June, I guess. Our session celebrating May the 4th, using a hacked version of Modiphius Entertainment's awesome Achtung Cthulhu. Oops, jam screen. Achtung Cthulhu 2D20 to play a nice session or four of Star Wars using a modified version of that system. And with me tonight are the stars of the Star Wars Night Below, I guess, mini campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing? First up is Jeffrey.
Everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Cal Ador, who is a Bothan soldier and a black market dealer.
Very nice. Next up is Andrew.
Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew, and I'm playing Taniv, a Rhodian bounty hunter. Well, ex-recovering bounty hunter. We'll see.
Next up is Will.
I'm Will. I'm playing Chael. He's a Mirialan Jedi counselor.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least, making his triumphant return from his busy schedule, is John.
Hey everyone, I am John, and I am playing Thromon. He's an Alina Jedi Sentinel, and I assume he is in some kind of shady smuggler thing, but still works for the Jedi.
That is correct. So the time, John, to give you a context for where our adventure picks us up, because it may not surprise you to learn, well, it may shock you to learn, your fellow party members have got you in a whole heap of trouble right now.
Yeah.
The long and the short of it is that this session, or this adventure, has taken place during the Dark Times, about 5 years after Order 66. Our heroes all came to a hollowed out moon called the Smuggler's Moon, deep in Hutt space, following up on a bit of what do you call it? A bit of rumor and some a prospect of finding some information about other Jedi. In your group, Chael and Chael and Nox and Droon are all members of the Jedi Order as well, who all were slowly kind of pieced together, as well as some supporting characters as well, or some henchmen, colleagues, sidekicks. I don't know, what do I call you guys? Taniv actually was used to work for the Empire, hunting down Jedi. And Cal, we don't know what Cal's backstory is, but it does seem to be a little suspicious.
Very suspicious.
Where we're pick up with our heroes met up with a information broker who is an Ithorian named Woodob, who looks like that. And after meeting with Woodob, our Jedi heroes in particular found that there was a little more to this Ithorian than meets the eye. Do you guys want to tell John what it was that you learned about Woodob?
Yes, please.
Well, he had a funny little cane and some pets. Cane was a lightsaber because turns out he's Jedi in hiding. Shocking.
Force cane. Nice.
And his lizard.
And his pet lizard is Isalamari. Well, we don't know that in character, but I'm very excited that these things are here. It's great.
So what they are is they're a lizard that can suppress the Force,
right.
Which also renders Force wielders invisible, at least to other Force senses. So our heroes met up with them, and then they had a bit of a disagreement with some white armored soldiers. I am trying to remember. Oh, Dave is not here, so I can happily throw him under the bus. I believe it was Droon who first had the stern words with the stormtroopers. Our heroes attempted a escape while Woodob was initially going to be sacrificing himself to save the rest of you guys, claiming that the Inquisitors were in search for a Jedi. They needed to find a Jedi. Taniv talked him out of it, and our heroes, this was the scene in the Full Moon Cantina. You made your way through some ductwork, although that proved to be a little bit more dangerous than initially expected. And then you had to make your way through a scrapyard on your way back towards your ship, the night below. Now, last session, our heroes had managed to down a whole passel of jet troopers, but with the arrival of your ally, Drome, I'm assuming that you have been waiting on the ship. Now, did I? Oh, did I not? I'm not smart. I downloaded but did not... Did I load it? Hold on, let's see. We'll hold judgment here. Let's see. Was I stupid? Did I not load that thing? Or, nope, I'm dumb. Yep. Your ship was the Night Below, and it is a, I believe it's an ambassador class. No, that's not right. Corvette? Let me take a look here. And
the character sheet somewhere.
Yeah, I actually have a what do you call it? I have a Star Wars. No, the ambassador is not the one I'm thinking of. Consular? Hey, I'm just gonna keep throwing out words that mean ambassador. In any event, it looks like. Do we have a handout for it? Nope.
Yeah, there. I thought you did.
I do, I think, on... Is it on the main screen, maybe?
It's in the Discord server.
Oh, it's definitely in the Discord server. Yeah. So, in any event, it's... John, you were keeping watch on the ship, waiting for your allies to get back, and then you saw a Star Destroyer jumped into orbit around the star, the Smuggler's Moon. So you have made your way down to try and meet up with your allies, and... As is often the case, you have learned to just follow the sound of blaster fire. And that is where we're going to be picking you up, with you at long range, away from everyone else. Just in time to see two more groups of stormtroopers, of jet troopers, have jetted their way in here. Now, I have to pay for these guys. I need to take away some threat, but I've got a crap ton of threat thanks to Dave. That's how Dave knew he wasn't going to be here today. They just load me up with threat. All right. John, the way that very quickly, just the things to bear in mind for your character, most of the stuff you will find familiar. You just roll 2d20, and you're going to want to roll under whatever your attribute and skill is. If you have a descriptor in the brackets of your skill, like lightsaber, then you get to count any number that is that number or less as a double success, as a critical. Otherwise, just a nat 1 will count as a success. And if you have something to which you see your truths listed there.
Yes.
The truths are basically, think of them as either things that make things easier, make things harder, or make things possible. So you can use those things, and what they will do is adjust the difficulty. This is a target number, or a success-based system. You roll a number of successes, and you want to beat the number you got. Everything on top of that becomes momentum that you can then spend to do cool shit with. You can also get momentum from drawing from the X-Wing, the momentum pool. That can be up to 6, fed by your colleagues, and you can also give me threat, which is like my version of momentum, to be able to spend what do you call it? To spend momentum. Otherwise, why don't we just jump right back in here, guys? So, we are at the top of the round. I believe we finished last round. Our heroes are down near at the base of this massive scrapyard here, trying to make their way across. They need to get across and then climb some scaffolding. And once they do, they will be able to make your way to the night below. What I will start with is spending that threat to have. You guys can see there are 2 more squads of 3 jet troopers each that have come over in response to the calls of their allies. Now, because we're at the start of the round again, we have a hero go first. Who would like to? One of you guys gets to go first, and then I'm going to suggest, John, you. Oh, actually, let me cut. We actually need to count from down to up. Your 9 is a threshold. It's when you meet exceed the threshold of stress. That's when you have problems.
Oh, okay.
So I filled that out wrong. So guys, let's let maybe one or two of you guys go first, so John can kind of see the system in action, and then we'll have Droman jump in. So these things are coming in at a long range right now from where you guys are. There still is a single jet trooper left at short range above all of you guys. Tanev, I believe, and Caldor. Well, Caldor for sure made use of salvo last round, so you need to spend a minor action to reload your blaster this round, Cal.
For sure. Yeah.
But the other thing I thought I actually forgot to mention is that you guys actually have some other minor actions you can do that could be helpful. So those include surrender, joining the Empire. Wait, okay, I'll finish it.
Hold on.
How do you know we haven't already done some of these actions, Kevin?
Let's hear them out.
So here's some of the minor actions you guys can do. And remember, you always get one minor action, then you can also spend 1 momentum to get a second minor action. You can aim, which allows you to re-roll 1d20 when you make an attack roll. You can, as a major action, you can obviously make your attack. You can catch your breath. You make a will plus resilience test against difficulty 2. Success removes stress equal to your resilience score plus 1 stress per momentum. You can create a truth by trying to create some new situational thing. John, the way that truths work is basically, think of how any situational or situational modifier might apply. That's generally just described as a truth that you can create or not create. For instance, Chael created the truth of who put the lights out in our first fight because he just turned all the lights off in the place. You can also spend your... Oh, you know what, guys? Since we're at the start of a fresh thing, we got a brand new player here. Why doesn't everyone get a force point? Except for Droman, because you've got the max of 3. Here is what you can spend your force points on too, John. If you want to...
Oh, yeah.
See,
I've got that open.
Oh, fantastic. Like I needed to show you. All-star player. You guys can... ready. You can choose a major action to take as a reaction to something else. And then as reactions, guys, some of you have the deflection, your deflection lightsaber stuff, which I think is just Chael, maybe. And then you've got reactions, or a hit the dirt. When you're targeted by a range attack, you can immediately move to any point within close range and drop prone, which gives +1 to the difficulty of the range attacks targeting you. In addition to the normal effects of being prone, you also gain +2 cover, which is +2 resistance, and +2 morale. So you don't take morale or regular damage, or at least you'll take 2 less. Anyway, with that in mind, guys, you're down on the ground. Who would like to go first?
I wouldn't mind. I think I'd like to try to hide among. There's tons of rubble here.
Yep.
Try to hide, and maybe I could try to get the drop on one of them in another round.
Yeah. I was rewatching last session to bring myself back up to speed, and we may have made a joke about Dorman. Because Andrew was saying, like, oh boy, I really I can't wait till why can't I hide and strike from from a hidden place. Tonight the role of Dorman is being played by Andrew. All right, so then Tanev, so that'll be using a skill. Let's see, there is tons I completely agree. There's got to be a truth here of detritus or trash yard.
There's got to be all sorts of old machines, and perhaps even a whole bunch of droids, or maybe even some old fighters. And
so normally it'd be difficulty 2. Let's drop it down to a 1, and then go ahead and give us a. So you're starting with 2 dice. There's nothing in the momentum pool, unfortunately. You want to give me some threat?
No, I think. Using the truth will help. I think that'll be enough for now. Unless I can throw another. No, I can only use 1 truth, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we've already used the scrapper, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So no, I'll do. And I'm thinking here stealth and
stealth and agility, probably.
And agility.
Coordination is like hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. Okay. 2 dice.
Unless you're doing Star Wars jazz hands.
Excuse
me, Star Wars jizz hands.
No.
That is what it's called. That is
No.
genuinely what it's called. That is canonical.
I know.
I know it's canonical. Any kids, this is still PG-13.
All right, so it looks like so you got 2 successes. So you got 1 success and 1 momentum. You want to do anything with that momentum? So far, you would have used a move to kind of move over, and then your action or major action to hide. You could spend that momentum, take another action, or another minor action.
No, it's fine. I'll put it in the pool and hold off, and plus it'll give it to someone else so John
is
can
going to
see.
be the keeper of the moment. Oh, someone's already in charge of it. Nice.
I got it.
Nice one. All right, so then.
My instincts were kicking in, but he got.
All right, so 10 of us has run to the side and hidden himself, or at least got himself lost in the wreckage. Next will be either me or you guys give me 2 threat to go next. Anyone? Going?
No.
If you can eliminate some of the stormtroopers before they act, that will prevent them from doing shit to you. Going?
Yeah, I'm going to give you 1 threat so I can go, or 2 threat or 1?
2 threat to interrupt me.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and give you 2 threat to go ahead and go.
Nice. What are you doing,
Because I know
Chael?
I was whittling down that one that was close to us.
Yep. There's only one above you right now.
Yeah, I think what I did last time, I kind of did like a force jump up there and attacked him with the lightsaber.
Yep.
So that is
Okay, so
is that brawn and fighting for lightsabers?
Well, first you need to get yourself up there. So I think it was we were letting you use force, and I think for you it's reason, or you could use athletics and what do you call it? And brawn.
Yeah, reason and use force is good.
Okay.
And that's 2d20.
2d20.
Right?
You giving me any threat? Are you taking any momentum?
Not right now. Nope. No.
Okay.
I think 2d20 on this. I think I'll be good.
So it'll be difficulty 2. And you got it.
I got both of them. Awesome.
So you leap up, you Jedi leap into the air. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Now this will be a contested thing. There's only 1 trooper left, so I just got 2. Difficulty is a 2 for melee. I'm not spending any threat to boost my thing. I got 1 success.
I got 1 success, but I also got that.
You got a complication. Okay, so now, how many? Sorry, was it it's 2d20. That's all you rolled. Did you get a single success with your lightsaber attack?
Yeah, because my lightsaber should be a 12.
Lightsaber should be at 12.
Oh, wait,
okay.
No. Is it a 12? Yeah, if it's a 12, then I didn't get a success.
Oh, fuck. And you got a complication.
Yeah.
Okay. I am immediately going to spend that complication. I think they have figured out what your pogo activities are. He's going to take a shot at you. And I'm going to spend some threat. So I'll take... I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to max out my pool here. Oh, and where's my stats for Stormtrooper? Less do you think? I'm just making it up on the fly. We have official rules now, guys. You just,
Nice.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Then I am rolling against a 10. What am I doing here? Yes, 10. All right, I got, that is absolute garbage. I do get 1 success, and that's it.
So I've got to react.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
This is one of the times you're rolling high works against you.
Oh, it's terrible. No joke.
Yeah.
19, 17, 17, 16 on 5 of these things. This game is not my forte. What are you doing there, Shale?
So as a reaction, I can make a deflection check, which is insight plus fighting.
Yep. So
against a difficulty of 1, modified by the range to the shooter, as if I had a medium range weapon.
Exactly. So
you're
difficulty will be
help me
2
figure
then.
that out. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that's an opposed test. Insight.
No, it's not an opposed test. Oh, well, yeah, you need to beat
okay.
my. It is an opposed test. You need to beat my 1 now.
Right. 8 and
Okay.
fighting, so 12.
Okay. You give me any using any momentum? Give me any threat.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, I think I'll use
It's been a while since we played. Remember, like, the more threat is, all it does is it makes the game more fun, and rolling more dice gives you more chances to do cool shit with your momentum.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and spend one of the momentums.
Okay,
on
so roll
this,
3
that'll be
dice.
3d20.
Go ahead and roll 3d20. And that is, so 1. Oh, what's your fighting? Did you raise it?
Yeah, my fighting is 4, and
Nice.
then
So that's 1, 2,
inside is 8, so 12s.
3. So that's 3 successes. You beat me by 2. You have 2 momentum. What would you like to spend it on?
Yeah, to inflict stress upon the shooter as if hit by their own weapon. So yeah, I'm gonna use that momentum to stress out that guy.
Nice. So you fire. They try and get the shot off on you. You reflect it back. It is 6d6 damage, please.
All right, here we go. Here's the fun
And John,
part.
the way we read these dice, a 1 is a 1, a 2 is a 2, 3, 4 is 0, a 5 or a 6 counts as 1 plus an effect if there is an effect, if it's got a weapon quality. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, unfortunately, he does get to apply his armor bit to this because it's not a lightsaber. So that does, hits him, and he kind of staggers back a bit. So he takes, what is their armor? 2. All right. Okay. And then you safely land because you did make your success before. All right, then it is my turn. Now, one of those new jet troopers, they are going to fly over to be medium range from you guys. And then, Chael, I've got 3 in the group, so I've got 1, 2 extra dice. I'll spend 1 threat to get an extra 5. Let's see if I can break my high rolling trait or tendencies here. I also ordered, they just came in today, to make sure I had enough of the like green Kirk dice. This is the green tunic Kirk.
Nice.
I made sure to order some extras. I also ordered an extra copy of the Rules Digest for Star Trek Adventures, it seemed extravagant at the time, or at least unnecessary. I can't find this in my Jeep now, so I'm glad I got the extra copy. I threw it in the Jeep for the drive back, and I don't know where the fuck it's gone. All right. Once again, 19, 16, 16, 17, and 111. Not a single hit from 5 dice.
Like a stormtrooper, all your shit misses.
Probability laughs at you, Madison. All right, so then they come over and they're firing around, but Chael, you're just ducking and weaving and dodging back and forth. This is stormtrooper accuracy, film accurate.
Canonical, yep.
Now,
Yes.
one of you guys gets to go unless I spend threat, and you know what? I'm spending threat. All right, so then the other group of stormtroopers, I think, are going to fire at Cal. Cal, let's see here. I'll spend 1 more extra here to get an extra dice. Let's try this again. And they have moved into medium range as well, too, so they just need a 1 to hit. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits this time. So I have 3 momentum. Let's dump that into damage. So I'll roll in chat. And I tell you how much, this is how much I love you guys. I'm not making use of my awesome thematic D6s. All right, so let's see here. 96. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Subtract your armor from that. That's how much you take.
Okay, I have.
You've got
My
like
armor says 3 bracket 5. Sorry, I don't remember why there's a bracket.
I think there's a 5. Let's see here. Let me take a look.
If
3, I think,
something-
is your base, and 5 is with your actual armor.
I see. Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have combat armor adding 2. Okay.
Yes, you have
So
5.
I take 4 damage.
4
total.
damage, yeah. Which
That's
is
the
great.
red bar, right?
If you had taken 5, you would have taken a wound.
No, I don't like that.
No. All right. So then I can't do that again. I can only do that once. It's one of you guys who gets to go. Who'd like to go?
I've gone.
Yes,
Jeff,
I read the
you
rules
haven't
again.
gone yet, have you?
After last
No, I
session,
haven't gone
like,
yet. I'll go. What Cal's gonna do is reload his blaster rifle,
okay, so minor action to reload.
and He would also like to try and find cover, especially after taking that blast.
Okay, so you can give me one threat to spend one momentum and just like grab cover.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Because
that'll be a minor action to move over there.
Less. Yeah.
Okay. And then you have a major action still. What would you like to do? And remember, if you want to go full auto, what it does is you spend the ammo, and then it gives you the salvo trait, which I believe for your blaster rifle is vicious, which means every 5 or 6 counts as 2 instead of 1.
And I can do that this round?
Yeah, because you reloaded. You
Okay,
see all that
then
bandolier around your chest there? You got a shit ton of blaster, like energy clips or whatever.
So then I'll make a blaster shot.
Okay.
And I will use my salvo.
Okay, so you got 2 dice right now. You want to give me a momentum?
I'll give you a
threat.
Momentum or a threat.
Yep. 1 point or?
So that's 3. Yeah, I'll just roll 3.
Okay, go right ahead. So the ones at medium range, it'll be a difficulty of 1. The one that's directly above you that was injured, that one is a 2. So your call.
Wait, what? There's 2 groups?
So there's one group. There's a single guy that's right above you. That's at close range. That one's because your weapon has an ideal range of medium. You're 1 range away from it, which means it goes from 1 to 2. The ones that are at medium range are at ideal range, so it's a difficulty 1 to hit them.
Yeah, I'll fire at the ones that might, try and keep them down before they get here.
Okay.
So.
All right, so you fire up at them. Go ahead. So that'll be 3d20. Ooh, what's your fighting? Is it 4?
My fighting is a 4.
Nice. That's 1, 2, 3. I think is a 14 a miss, or did you hit with that?
That is the total of my coordination and
fighting. Yep. So that's, that is then 4 successes. You only need 1 to hit. You got 3 momentum. What would you like to do with that?
Oh, beautiful. 3 momentum. Let's see.
You could spend 1 for 1 to get an extra damage dice. You could.
Yeah, let's spend 2 of or 1 of. Is it you can spend 2?
Well, you can spend as many as you like. I think.
I think
it's maximum of 3.
Yeah, I'll spend 2 of them and put the last one into the momentum pool.
Okay, so you're gonna roll, I believe, 8d6 damage for your blaster rifle. Then.
That sounds wonderful.
Okay, nice. And you're getting because of the effect of your salvo. The vicious effect, you're going to count 5s and 6s as 2. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 damage. That's 2 of them. They come down and you're just... There's blaster bolts flying through the air. The crimson bolts are flying by. I've already forgotten the total. What was it?
13.
13, okay.
Yeah, I think you said 13.
I have 11 in my head for how much damage they took, and then immediately forgot what the original number was. Still getting back from vacation brain. So yeah, 2 of those jet troopers are down, Cal.
Beauty.
Okay. Remember, you can spend a fate point to take another action as well. Another major action. I'm not saying you have to do that right now.
No, I don't. I won't right now. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Refresh my mind on fate points. Is that like force points?
Force points or fate points. Yeah, it's called or fortune points. They're called fortune points in this version of the in Achtung Cthulhu. We just started calling them force points because it felt appropriate.
Yes.
Now it is my turn to go unless you guys spend 2 points and Droman goes. You want to give me 2 threat and go, Droman?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. All right, so you have a minor. We'll assume that you are kind of at the edge, like at the top of this scrapyard. So you could easily like leap out and get the 2 ones that are at medium range from the rest of the guys. You're in close range from them, just not engaged yet.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
Considering I don't have any armor at all, I'd like to find a little bit of cover.
Okay.
Is that a minor action?
That is a minor action, yes, to gain cover.
And then I'd like to go after one of the wounded guys that are like flying right above them.
So you have
a blaster.
You got a blaster pistol, which has an ideal range of close range. So the jet troopers that Cal shot, they may be the best ones for you to go after.
Okay, we'll go after those then.
Okay, and I'm assuming you are not, or they are not aware of your presence right now. So That means difficulty is a 1. You're rolling 2d6 or 2d20 to start with. Would you like to give me... Oh, there's 1 momentum in the pool, which you could use to add an extra d20. You can always roll up to 5. The first extra one costs 1 momentum, the second one costs 2 momentum, and the third one costs 3 momentum. You can also spend one of your fortune points or force points to add an extra dice and automatically count it as if you rolled a 1, so it counts as 2 successes. And
I would like to spend the force point to get the critical success.
Okay, so that means you've got 2 dice you're rolling, plus you've got 1 from your force point. You could also spend the momentum to get 1 extra dice, and you can give me threat to get another one if you like. The one you get from spending your force point does count towards the maximum of 5.
Okay. I'd rather take the momentum point. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
No, that's fine. We've been playing with them left and right.
Yeah, so you're rolling 3d20, and the target number will be your coordination plus your fighting.
Okay. Coordination and fighting. That's a 9.
Yeah.
So 3d20?
Yep.
And the critical success treats it as a 1.
I will point out, too, you have a number of force abilities.
I saw them.
Okay, so yeah, you've got your general sort of force abilities that you can do, which I think I posted on Discord. And then you've got ones that anyone who's force attuned can do, and then you've got your force training you can do as well.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to just start off with a blast. So,
Okay.
Does the critical success mean I automatically hit him?
It means you've hit him with 1 momentum, yeah, and then you roll 3d20.
Gotcha.
18, awesome. So you also get to learn about complications. Because of how things have gone thus far, the guys showed up a little late to the party and things are beginning more exciting. You start every session usually with a complication range of a 20. If you roll a 20, a complication occurs. However, as things get more tense, that complication range can increase. And I believe right now it's a 17 to 20, guys. Is that right? Or is it 18 to 20?
I hit it, whichever.
Yeah, it's 18 to 20 in any event. So that means
Yeah,
I get...
I think it's 18-20, but
18 to 20 right
sure.
now? Okay. So what it means is I get 2 threat, or I can cause something... it's DM bullshittery. It's an opportunity to do that. And I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to create a hazard here. So, Droman, you sort of lean a little too far forward. You definitely get a hit, and you've also got 2. Let's deal with this. Your hit first. So you currently have 3 momentum.
Okay.
Here's the things you can spend your momentum on in a conflict. So you could get extra damage dice up to a maximum of 3 on a 1-for-1 basis. You could take an extra minor action. You could target a secondary target.
Yeah, I'll go with secondary target for 2.
Okay.
And then I'll put one into the pool.
Okay, 1 in the pools. That means you're only rolling 5 d6 for damage. Because the stress of your blaster pistol is only a 5.
Okay.
So go ahead.
6.
That is 1, 2, 3. It's only 3. So you sort of lean out pretty far to try and get this guy. You hit 1. Go ahead and roll that again for the second target. Because of their armor, he actually only takes 1 point of damage. And then go ahead and roll a second. Oh, there we go. 1, 2. Oh, fuck. That doesn't even get through. So you lean out and kind of... and that's when the scrap gives way. And you're falling down. So I need you to make a brawn and athletics check, or a coordination and acrobatics, or agility and acrobatics check at difficulty 2, please.
Don't have brawn or acrobatics.
Brawn or acrobatics, or agility. Brawn and athletics, or agility and acrobatics. Oh, there is no acrobatics, is there?
No.
Yeah. What about use force? Could he do that, Kevin?
No. It's just happened too soon. Yeah. Fine. If he had warning and prep time, that's fine, but...
I got you.
Yeah.
So athletics and what?
Athletics and agility.
Okay, I'll go for that one.
I'll say, yeah.
The 1d20?
No, you roll in the same thing. Any task always counts as 2d20 to start with, and then you can always take momentum. So, like, you fed that momentum into the pool, you could take that out again and use 3d20 if you like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Target number 12.
Target number 12, here we go. Oh, fuck, another complication!
You can complicate on that too.
Oh yes, I can. So that is now. If you don't have like any kind of focus on your acrobatics, so you don't get to count. Even though that's a 2, which is what your athletics is, you don't get to count it as 2 successes. So that's 2 successes. So the fortunate thing is, you did get that, but then you're caught the 2 points. You are hanging partway down. So, Tan, I think you might be the one who's like not dodging blaster fire at this point. So you're making your way cautiously across. You're hidden. You look up and then you see, ow! And Droman is now hanging from his cloak. Partway up the the scrapyard.
My smuggler satchel got caught.
Yes. Then it is the final remaining trooper. I think he's going to turn and shoot at you, Droman. So you, because you're at medium range from him. He will. Yeah, I've got 2 dice from him. I might as well spend some threat here. See if we can't get a little better here. So I need to spend actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make it interesting. And here we go. Nope. Oh yeah, that's actually not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 successes on this, which means I got 3 momentum. That's 9d6 again. So he looks over at you and boom, boom.
Hi guys.
Let's see here. Here we go.
Nah.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay,
Now,
I take 7 stress then.
but what also happens is, hold on, I think you have a, let's see here. Is there a fortune point spend for that? No, there isn't. You can avoid defeat, but you're not defeated yet when you lose all your stress. However, you are subject to a wound right now. So let's take a look here. Because you've taken 5 points or more in one hit, that triggers a wound. So I think it'll be, let's call it shot in the ribs. So anytime shot in the ribs would apply, it's now a truth that is a negative modifier. Okay? And you've taken 7 points of damage as well. The red bar is your stress bar. All right, and I believe, guys, that brings us to the end of the round. So we're at the top of the round. One of our heroes gets to go first. Who would like to go?
It's ready.
What's that? Spend threat, Kev, go first? I don't know. No one else seems interested in going.
So I'm trying to visualize everything, Kevin.
Yep.
So I would say kind of where I'm standing, there's kind of this pile of garbage, whatever, over here, and there's one over here.
Yep.
And then there's one kind of away from me, which is where Dorman was coming down.
Yes. Medium range now.
And so there's basically like 2 jump troopers kind of over there close to where he is.
Exactly, and they seem to be turning their attention to him because he just tried to shoot both of them. Right,
and then there's one jump trooper that's over us.
Correct, yeah. And then you don't know where Tanev went. He was here a moment ago. Cal's run for cover in the same area that you are. It looks like Droman, I mean, whatever the Star Wars version of a pinata is, that's about what he's, it's what he's about to become.
I got a quick question.
I want to move over there.
One of my force powers says cost 4 drain. What does that mean?
So when you roll, when you manifest it, what you do is you roll 4d6, just like you did for damage. Count the numbers the exact same way. If it's got piercing, it means it gets through your courage. Otherwise, you compare that to your courage. Anything that's in excess of your courage, you reduce your stress threshold by that, because that's your fatigue.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So what are you thinking, Will?
If I wanted to do a move action, could I get over there close to Dorman?
Yeah, moving from one zone to another is from close to medium range. That costs 1 movement. It's only when you're engaged with someone that it costs 1 to get into your close and then get away.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do. Is that my full action?
No, it's a minor action to move.
That is a minor action. So I'm going to move over there next to him.
Well, Droman is unfortunately about like 15 feet up in the air, or 15 meters up in the air right now, because he got caught partway down. That was the complication.
Right. I'm trying to think what else I could do that would be maybe useful.
And this is where you can feel free to be as inventive as you like. Like, for instance,
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm trying to
use your
inventive.
use force ability to toss your lightsaber up and try and cut him free.
Yes.
Okay, I see. I was going to think about kind of like a force push instead of
You could absolutely do that instead too. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do like a force pull. Let's do that.
So you race over. So this is using a skill. So it would be that. Let's just set it at difficulty 2. Droman's fortunately a very. The Alina are about like Yoda-sized creatures.
Right. I knew they were short.
Yeah. So you look up.
So yeah, let's do that.
So that you're starting with 2 dice. Give me any threat.
No. I've got 1 success, but then I've got a complication.
Oh, mama. So you pull him out. I think, unfortunately, you're a little out of practice with this. So as he comes flying out, there's a whole bunch of scrap that comes loose as well and begins tumbling down towards you.
Down towards me.
Would you give us a... I think it's going to be a... So here's what I'll do. I'll let you... If you want to use force, you were using sort of the telekinesis stuff anyway. It'll be a use force with a difficulty of... I think 3, and you'll suffer drain, or it's a athletics and brawn, or athletics and agility at difficulty 2.
Let's do athletics and agility because I think I'll actually have a better chance of doing that.
Sounds
right
good.
Now. So that's an 11.
Okay, and give me any extra threat. I'm down to a paltry 13 right now.
I was going to say I can handle the stress. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and roll 2 on that.
Okay. Just
2
narrowly avoiding it. You leap out of the way, and then Droman, you were gently dropped down. Chael did not blow his concentration at all. Now, that is, Chael has gone. One of you guys can give me 2 threat to go again, or we start shooting. 3?
I'll give him threat. Yes.
Yes. What are you doing?
Now that I'm down safely, I want to use a force trance to try to remove some stress on me.
Nice. Okay.
Says difficulty of 2.
Okay.
Use force skill. That's use force and willpower, right?
Let's see here. Use force and you actually use insight.
Oh, insight. Okay,
Yep.
that's even better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you got 2 dice. You want to give me any threat?
Yeah, I'll give you 2.
Nice. Oh, you need to give me 3 to get 2 dice.
3.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Awesome. Okay, so you're rolling 4 dice right now.
Yep.
You could also spend a force point and get that 5th dice to count as a 1. Start topping up your momentum pool again.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so you're rolling 4D, and you'll see here, your difficulty is use force of 2. So you're rolling against a 12, 4D20 against a 12, and you've already got 2 successes.
3 more.
Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3 more successes. You have 3 momentum.
Okay.
So force
and
trance restores how much? I can't remember.
Force trance restores difficulty to remove equal to force skill, which is 2 plus 1 per momentum spent.
Okay, nice. So 2. So you've already recovered 2, and then you want to spend that 3 to get momentum back, or your stress back?
I'm going to spend 2 to get 4 removed and put 1 in the pool.
Awesome. So Droman lands, and you focus yourself. You still have a minor action if you like. Do you want to move somewhere?
Or... Bury a little bit into the debris that just came down for cover.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Love it. Okay, so 2 of you guys have gone, which means I have to go with somebody. My fresh Jet Trooper squad, before you start ruining my new toys. I'm going to go with them, and let's see here. Cal, you were doing a lot of damage to them. So
they don't like me.
They do not like you. Let's spend 6 to get... Oh, no, actually, I don't need to spend 6. I need only spend 1, because I've already got the extra. So I'm rolling 5 dice against you. Difficulty a 2. No, a 1.
I am hiding.
You are hiding, so you've got an extra 2 points from cover for your resistance. So it doesn't affect the difficulty to hit you. You could also, as a reaction here, drop for cover. You would gain an extra 2. You'd start the ground prone, but
No, I already have to reload, so.
okay. Remember, you can get an extra minor action by spending momentum too.
Right.
So you could give me 1 threat or spend that momentum in the pool next round to reload, then stand up, and then shoot.
No, I'm good.
Good. Okay. All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right. So I'm going to 10. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Guys, I believe I'm getting the hang of this now. So 4 momentum on this. I think what I'll do is I'll spend 2 to hit Chael as well. And then I'll spend 1 on each of the damages. So I'm going to roll 7d6 against each of you guys. And how about I roll that correctly? Here we go. Okay, so this is against Cal. And you've got 2 extra cover from your from getting behind cover. So your armor, I think, is a 7 right now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't even get through the armor there, so it's blasting away. Now, Chael, do you want to spend? Oh, you can't spend a reaction here because you've already been hit.
Oh, is that how a reaction?
Yeah,
work?
I'm spending the action because it's not. Well, I mean, like I got 6 successes or 5 successes on my thing, so you could try a reaction and do that.
Yeah, he spent the points to redirect and like hit you too. So.
Yeah, I spent my momentum spent to do extra damage to you. I actually don't know if you can use a reaction to, because it doesn't affect the difficulty. You already hit. I think you're kind of screwed here. I believe the DM has found a way to, what I'll let you do is you can try and make that roll, but I got 5 successes, so you would need to get 6 successes on your roll. That's not impossible, especially with your lightsaber skill. You want to try that?
Yeah, and if I spend a force point, is that an automatic success?
That's automatically 2. You're still rolling 2 dice, and then you could spend 1 momentum that's in the pool to get 1 extra dice, and you can give me 2 threat to roll another one. You'd be rolling 4 dice against your agility and fighting, and you'd already have 2 successes. You would need 4 more.
Okay, so insight.
Okay.
Fighting, so 12s. So I'm rolling 1, 2, 3, 4 dice, right, Kev?
4 dice, that's right, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 2.
Just making sure I'm tracking.
Yeah. That's, complication.
Success out of 2 successes.
I was going to dump that as a threat.
2 successes and 1 complication.
Okay, so I'll put that in. All right, so unfortunately you didn't get enough successes, so let's roll damage on you. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage in total. Subtract your armor.
Yep, so you said 6, and that's -1. Yeah. So
Oh, no, you took 5?
Yeah.
Oh, that means you suffer a wound. Then I think we're going to count that as shot in the shoulder. So when that comes up, then we'll apply it like a truth. So then now one of you guys goes unless I spend threat. And guys, that threat pool just went down. I have 1 jet trooper that is directly above Chael. Let's use the one that is near Cal to pull out a frag grenade. I got 2 dice. I need to spend some threat here to get this down. So that's I need 6 to get this down. Throws this over at you. This is against a difficulty 2. 1, 2, 3 successes. I got 2 successes and I got 1 momentum. So I can't actually trigger the area effect on it. So all I can do is just do damage on you, which is not great. I don't think this is going to get through your cover here, Cal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. This explodes, can't even damage you. Then one of you guys gets to go. Who would like to go?
I'll jump in.
Okay.
Do it.
So assuming I am still hidden.
As far as you
there's been a few
know,
other
you're...
distractions.
Yep. The Inquisitor is still sneaking up on you.
Oh, great.
I mean, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Sure. Great. Okay. Cool. I have this ability called Assassination.
Wow. What does that do? Heal people?
Yeah, heals people. Yeah. So when I'm making an attack against an unaware target, I can spend. Oh, I can't do this. There's no momentum. Damn it.
You can always give me threat for momentum.
Do it.
You've got so much already.
Search your feelings.
Oh, no. So what's a little more gonna do?
Yeah, fair. You know what?
That was around 27 when we started, guys. It's down to 13 now.
True,
and you guys have been feeding back in, so I guess.
And if we're wrapping up this story anyway tonight, screw it. I want to try these toys out. So I'll give you 2 threat, or however many threat you get from me spending 2 momentum.
2 momentum, I get 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And which means I gain the intense weapon effect on the attack, or an additional 2 damage if the attack is already intense. But I think I am not incredibly intense.
No, this is not intense. And then what? Intense inflicts an injury, and if an effect is rolled. If the attack inflicts an injury and an effect is rolled, the attack inflicts an additional injury. The reason that is really, that's badass against anybody. The reason it's particularly badass against these minions is they go down with 1 injury.
Oh, so like a jetpack goes exploding.
Yep.
And then let's see, because what I'm hoping for is that I might be able to. Actually, how would this work? Because how would defeating a target work? Would I have to basically get 5 damage in order to kill one of the squad members?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see. All right. So I'm going to try this.
Okay.
Because why not?
Love it.
So I guess... is this supposed to be fighting 3? It's fighting for sure.
Which one are you attacking? There is the one that is left. It's at close range, which is, I think, the range of your blaster pistol.
Yeah, I'll try for the ones that are closer. So
that one there's only 1 there. There is at medium range. There are 2. There's a group of 1 and there's a group of 3. So if you really want to start chewing through those ones with your extra injuries, going for the group of 3 would be the wiser option.
Yeah. Okay, and I would probably know that. Sure. Okay. So fighting and probably agility.
That is for your blast pistol, coordination.
Coordination?
Yeah,
okay.
Same thing for you.
It's the same thing for me anyway.
So this is against a 3. What you could do as well is you could spend a minor action to move over there, so you'd be at your ideal range.
Yeah, okay. I'll do a minor action to move over there.
Okay. So you scampering over, from one shadow to another shadow.
Could I? There's no way I could add my truth of my experience as a bounty hunter of getting just that waiting for that perfect moment when my target is least expecting them, or am I already kind of gaining that advantage through assassination?
I mean, if you don't want to move, that I'd buy that, and then the truth would reduce the difficulty by 1. So bring it down to a 1.
Yeah, but what do I gain from the range? Not to hammer this out too much, but is that 6 of one, half a dozen of another with moving?
No, because if you're at a difficulty of 1, your truth reduce it to a 0.
Yeah, okay. I'll stay put and use the truth.
Okay, so it's a 1 you're rolling against.
Okay.
Here's the upside. You can spend your other minor action to aim. That allows you to re-roll one of your d20s.
Hell yeah.
So after you make your attack roll, you then pick one of the d20s and re-roll that. Because you're not using your minor action for anything else, right?
That's true. Okay, cool. Okay, so I will aim. So 2 dice, aiming for 1, a difficulty of 1, aiming for 9 or lower, and I can reroll one of
remember,
these.
it's your coordination plus your skill.
Right, so skill is fighting.
Fighting
which
is a 3, so it's 12.
Right,
now, you're only rolling 2 dice right now. You want to give me any more threat to...
I'll give you 1. I'm going to give you threat so I can roll 3rd dice.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Ahead.
Oh, no. I can re-roll
yes,
one of these.
Yes, because you aim. That's right. You want to re-roll that 19?
Yes.
I will re-roll that 19.
Okay.
No more complications.
You got your 2 hits, so you got to. That means you got hit with 1 momentum, and you have 2 momentum that you got from your earlier threat spend. So your damage is a 5 with it. Wait, hold on. Is it 5 or is it 6?
It's a pistol or rifle.
5. Well, actually, so they're modified by your coordination. In these games, a high brawn will add to your melee damage. High
that's
coordination.
Right. I remember reading that.
Yeah.
I remember reading that.
Yeah. So it is a.
So the intense. Sorry. So I got 2 successes, and you said there's 2 momentum. It's already in there.
So you've got 2 momentum already that you spent to give it intense, and now it has. You've got 1 momentum as well, which you could spend on extra damage if you like. Or you could give it piercing, which would reduce their... That actually might be a more effective one because it reduces their armor by 2.
Yeah, I'll do piercing.
Okay.
I really need the guy to... I need at least one of these guys to drop through this attack.
So you're rolling 5d6, and it has the intense quality. Now, you didn't tell us this was the case, but if, say, you had done what Cal did and did a salvo, that would have triggered the vicious trait, which would have meant that every 5 or 6 you roll counts as a 2.
Oh.
Would you have done that?
Sure, you're practically giving it to me. How about this? 1 to 3, I'm going to roll a d6. 1 to 3, yes. 4 to 6, no.
Okay.
No, I did not do that.
He doesn't need more than 1 shot. I'm 10,
right.
Don't you know that? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. You have triggered a wound. So,
yes.
now you need, and the way intense works, additional injury. So you have taken down 2 of the jet trooper. What does it look like as you blast away from the shadows, taking down 2 of these stormtroopers?
I think the first one goes through the eye hole of one of the helmets. Just straight through the helmet. He just and then the other one hits the jetpack in just the right way and causes a minor explosion, which puts him way off target and slams him into the ground.
Wham! Roman's kind of on the ground, hiding underneath something, and then wham! This jet trooper slams into the ground next to you.
The cool thing, since you said that I've defeated 2 of these, not just 1.
Yep.
If the target is defeated by your assassination, then the attack is silent and not heard by anyone. They'll hear the so I imagine they see the stormtroopers fall, but I think I stay hidden.
So yeah, the other one's like, "What the hell's going on?" Okay.
Could that add a new truth of where the fuck did that come from?
You would need. You have a fate point, a fortune point, if you like. Or a force point. I'm at 3rd time's lucky. You could spend that to create a truth, remember?
Sure. Well, next round. I can't do it this round.
Because here's the thing, too. You don't need to... One of the neat things with the way the stress mechanic works, you don't need to just do damage to these things. You can also do, suppressive fire to do stress damage. When something runs out of health in this, or it exceeds the health, they're defeated, and we just make up whatever makes sense for the context of the scene. That could be surrender. That could be that they flee. It could be whatever, that they actually die. They could actually suffer a wound. So if you want, say, both of them to go flying away and not actually die, Tanev, you could spend a point, and basically what the truth could do is reduce the difficulty of demoralizing attacks against them.
Yes, sure. I'll spend a force point so we can get that damage. So they're freaked out now. Yeah.
Surrounded.
Never see me coming.
There we go. So, why is that useful for the other guys? Anyone who's got a blaster, you can still do non-damage. The way it works, though, is that you just don't do you don't get bonus damage from your coordination. You get it from your insight, or your what is it called? Not insight. Yeah, insight.
Yeah, I was fixed to say, insight. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of the cool things. So you the whole intimidation to get someone to surrender stuff, that is a valid tactic in these games. Okay, so then that was Tanev. Either I get to go, or Cal gives me 2 threat.
No, I'm going to use some threat on my turn to increase my attack, so...
Okay. So my turn, then. I've already gone with 2 of my jet troopers. I got 1 left. So then, I think it's the one above Chael that has yet to go. So, I think what he's going to do is he's going to retreat and use... retreat to medium range. So you can picture that they're all sort of hovering at a bit of a distance away now. And then he is going to... I'll spend some threat here. Bless you. Bless you. To get some extra dice, and let's fire on. Let's see if Chael can get that deflection up. Chael, I got 1, 2, only 2 successes. Now,
nice.
I will say that we're not being really hard and fast with this. Rules is written, you have to declare your reaction before you see the results of my stuff, but this is Star Wars, so it makes more sense for you to sort of see and then make a decision. Chael, do you want to try? I've hit you with 1 momentum. You want to try and deflect that?
Yeah. So that's insight fighting.
Tell me how much threat I'm getting, if any, and it's a difficulty of 1.
Difficulty of 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just... Oh, hell, I'll give you a threat.
You actually, you need to get at least 3 to be able to deflect this. I got 1.
Did something happen with the audio on your end just now? You just became very quiet. I don't know if
I agree.
anybody else.
Who, I did?
Yeah, you did.
Well, let's see here. Check. I'm not in... what's this here?
Will sounds the same.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the streaming is still the same.
Sounded better now.
Yeah, you're a little bit better now.
I don't know. I'm checking the audio in...
Oh, you're good now.
Huh, weird.
Weird.
One of the things I'm rarely accused of. Kev, you're too quiet. So then... All right, so I got my threat.
3d20. Yep.
Here we go. Come on. Insight and fighting. Ooh, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all good.
That is great. So you've actually got 2 momentum right now. What do you want to spend that on?
Let's see here.
Or is it going back where it came?
Yep, so you may also spend 2 momentums. You said how many momentum? 3?
You got 2.
2? Yeah, I'm going to spend both of those 2 to inflict stress upon the shooter.
Go ahead and roll 6d6, please.
Yep, because I'm basically just reflecting it back at him. Here you go, buddy.
Come on. Big money.
Yeah, I need some good numbers here.
Here we go. Oh. 1, 2, 3. So that is enough to get through his armor.
Oh, yeah, right.
But this is the guy who is like living on the... I think Droman shot him once, or one of you guys shot him once, and then he's just...
This is the guy from last time.
Yeah, he's living on borrowed time
guy
here.
from before the reinforcement. This guy's an actual freaking clone trooper.
These damn things. Then it is, I believe, is that everybody? No, Cal's got to go. Cal, you got to go.
Cal hasn't gone.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a minor action to reload.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fire the full salvo at the medium range group again.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you 2 threat for the roll.
You would need to give me 3 if you want 2.
Oh, 3. Sorry, yeah, 3.
Okay. There we go.
So then I roll 4, right?
Yes, you do.
All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. You only need 1. You have 5 momentum right now. What would you like to spend that on? You could just
do.
Oh, go ahead.
You said max 3 into damage.
Max 3 into damage, yeah.
And then 2 into the pool.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Couldn't you spend 2 to make a second attack?
Secondary target.
Yep.
Oh, a secondary target.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Spend all of it, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
9 damage against the primary target, 6 against the second.
Okay, 96.
Let's see. Oh, actually, you don't roll damage against the second one. You just it suffers the suffering the full effects of the attack
Oh, wow.
So there we go. So that is 1, 2, 3,
Toledo.
4, 5. Yeah, hold on. Did you salvo again?
Yes, that was the salvo.
Point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Nice.
It's like Rambo up from the degrees. He goes.
So yeah, you get up again. The grenade has just gone off around you, Cal. You and empty out. The remaining stormtroopers or jump troopers in the sky were all blasted down. There's only one remaining now.
Beautiful.
And I believe that brings us. Drummond, have you gone this round?
I have.
Yeah, okay, so
First.
being at the end of the round then, guys, we're on round 3. One of you guys goes first unless I spend threat. And guys, I have a lot of threat to spend. So, let's let our Stormtrooper ally go first here. He is going to... He's going to aim at Chael.
Bring it.
So I get to re-roll one of my d6s, and I'll get my extra dice I need. Here we go.
It don't even see like he's deflecting stuff. I mean, you just go for it.
Well, this one he's really trying to make the shot count, make it hard to deflect. Let's see here. Oh, mama! And that's 1, 2. I love it. The ones on these Kirk dice, they have a little Starfleet symbol on them. 1, 2.
Wait a minute.
I'm a simple creature. Simple things amuse me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. You want to try and reflect that?
So yeah, insight plus fighting against a difficulty of 1 as a reaction.
Correct. Yeah.
Let's see here.
How much extra dice you need?
Fighting, and I'll roll 2, and let me give you 2 threat to get 1 momentum.
1 threat to get 1 momentum. First dice costs 1.
Sorry, 1 threat to get 1 momentum.
You got it. So you're rolling
3d20.
Okay.
And I think my target number's a 12 on that.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you need 5 in order to beat me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So you deflected. Unfortunately, you don't have any momentum to set it back on him. You could give me 2 momentum, or 2. No, sorry, you get to give me 3 threat to get momentum to set it back on him.
2 momentum, because I got to have 2 momentum.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
All right.
So, stress, and that's what, 66, Kevin?
That is 66, correct.
Okay.
There we go.
One in the box, apparently.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4. Oh my god. Minus his 2 means he takes 2, which means he's just barely still moving.
It's close.
This is after he made the careful aim on you.
Yep.
Oh, you know, I forgot he aimed. I get to re-roll 1 dice.
Okay.
Let's see. Nope, that's a fail anyway. So, all right. So I seized it, which means 2 of you guys gets to act. Oh, wait. No, 1 of you guys gets to act next. Who wants to act next? For free. It's free.
I'll go.
Yeah? John, what are you doing?
Is he at close range?
He's at medium range right now.
Medium range. I'm going to... Can I use move object on him and pull him closer?
No, unless you've got a force ability, move object is too... you would need to have like some kind of force ability to be able to do that beyond just the force attuned.
Minor action, I'll scurry out and move closer to him.
Okay.
And then I will attempt to use my blaster on him.
Nice, okay.
And salvo, I can do that with a major action?
Yep. As a major action, you unload. It just means that you will need a minor action to reload your blaster afterwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So you're rolling 2 dice. Am I getting...
You're getting 3 threat.
Okay, so you're rolling 4 dice in total?
Yep.
Okay. And then you've also got that force point, if you'd like.
Nah, I'm going to save that.
Save that. Okay.
Okay, and that was insight and guns?
No. Your firing a gun is coordination and coordination and fighting.
So 9.
Go.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3. What is your fighting, Drone? Drone?
My fighting is a 2.
Oh, okay. Ooh. So yeah, you do have. So you do the focus blaster. So if you had rolled a 2, that would count as 2 successes. But that is 1, 2, 3 successes. You have 2 momentum to spend. What would you like to spend on?
All on the damage.
Okay. So you're rolling now 7d6.
That's what's up.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does it look like, Drillman, as you come racing out and just unload with your blaster pistol?
You see him scurrying out like just like a little crazy alien guy leaping across stuff, and he's just popping shots as he goes, and then right as he gets under, he nicks the back of the jetpack. It's like all the other shots just miss, but the last one just clips him right where he needs to go.
Nice. All right, it explodes in a fiery ball. Sparks falling down on you all. Mugdab finishes dispatch. While you guys have been doing all this stuff, he's been dealing with his own jet troopers. He deactivates his lightsaber, having defeated the last one he was dealing with, and says, "We should go." So let's go to our final stage. Now, well, I have a novel quandary for you.
Okay.
Tell me what happens when I don't grab a new book, but I grab a new deck of cards.
Yeah, that's like you got to drink twice for that. I mean, that's like a double shot.
Everybody take a double swig.
I might do the water for that.
All right. So these are my, incidentally, the, what do you call it? The stuff we've been using. I actually been using my Infinity. I've got a deck of locations that has a bunch of rules. It's the same 2d20 system, so it's easy. I can repurpose the stuff, but it's cool. Like the one you guys were just in here, jump to it. Wait, no, Metal Forest is one you've been in. To have where you can spend stuff to have things fall down. So it is cool, easy to repurpose stuff from one of these D20 or 2d20 games to another one. So, all right. Anyway, let's see here, guys. This is where we're going next. Rickety scaffolding that will lead up. Now, let me make sure I got the right one here. Hold on. Come on, Madison. I'm being defeated by a plastic box.
Yeah.
It really doesn't take much nowadays. Oh, yes. This is what I wanted. Okay, so guys, here is the way it works. Let me switch over our music. This is fighting shit right now. What's this one? Nope. How about this one? Yeah, that'll work. So you guys can picture you looking up. This is not a cramped interior the way it's seeing here. Picture something very much like this with this things going winding back and forth. You know, like a painter's scaffolding outside of a... Imagine that, but Star Wars. That is what you guys are dealing with right now. It's going all the way up the inside of the Smuggler's Moon. That'll lead you up and then down onto the platform where the Night Below is parked or landed. You look up and you see the wind, the artificial wind that's being blown around inside this artificial atmosphere is quite treacherous as you're heading up here. Which of you guys would like to go first? Here's what you're going to need to do. We're doing another extended test where you guys will need to, you'll each take a turn. And as we go along, you have to, well, you can tell us how you're intending to sort of scramble up the side. And then, oh, Tana, where did you go? Oh, you're up there. There you go.
Still hiding in the rubble. That's where I was.
Yeah, exactly. So, this one will be, the resistance here will be a 2. It's going to be like we did before. What you do, so John, this is your first time doing an extended test with the 2d20. You make it, generally the difficulty is either a 1 or a 2, and then when you roll successes, to roll effect to see how much progress you get, you're rolling 4d6, or like 4 effect dice, and that's modified by whatever stat you used. If you have a stat of a 9, it gives you +1 dice. If a stat of 10 or 11 gives you +2 dice. If you have a stat of 12, it gives you +3. I don't know if any of you guys have a stat of 12. But you can choose how you want to make your way up here. So, how do we think we are progressing? Who would like to make the first roll?
I don't mind going up first.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
So what are you thinking of using here, Droman?
Let's see.
What makes sense for the scene? And one thing I'll tell you as well is this is where truths can reduce the difficulty. So I don't know if there's anything here necessarily in yours, like Shadow Sentinel, Alina. None of that necessarily would apply, but in the event there was.
But I do know that I have been shot in the ribs, so I'm gonna try to avoid agility-based stuff and use my cunning insight to pick my way up.
I don't think that's unless you can give a specific example of that. I think this is unfortunately. It needs to be something more than just like I'm going to think my way through this. Like, good. So you're doing nothing then.
Like,
what do you think?
I do have some in engineering. Could I like figure out the best place to pull myself up slowly?
It's not. I don't think. Think more active.
Okay.
Okay. Think Star Wars. What would be something very Star Wars-ish that might be with that? Like, let me give you an example. Not to take away. If you want to use engineering, what if you jury-rigged a droid to, like, something that maybe is servicing the side here to help, lift you up? Or there's a lift that's going up that one of the contractors or whatnot was using.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll go with we fought a broken lift that we need to get working.
Sure, yeah. So then let's see here. That'd be engineering and reason, I think.
Reason. Okay.
Okay. And do you have anything that modifies that? I don't think so. Okay, so you're rolling 2 dice. Difficulty is your reason is a 9. Your engineering is a 1, so it's a 9.
Okay.
That's only 1 success, so unfortunately, Droman, you're trying to get this damn thing working. Come on.
It's not working. It's busted.
Yeah. You guys see Droman working at something as you guys are trying to decide how you're going to go up, and then you hear a blaster fire as he's shaking his head and looking at this thing. Boring conversation anyway. Who's going next? Cal, Tan, or
I'll go.
Chael?
It's 2d20.
Well, what are you doing? What's the approach you're doing here? Are you just trying to scramble up a side here? Or are you just trying to sneak your way along?
I tend to be pretty careful. So I might take it a bit more slowly and try to eke out a path through or
this one isn't like the last one where you need to dictate. The resistance is what it is. This isn't made easier by going faster or harder by going faster or whatnot. So what skill and attribute combo are you thinking?
Then probably just athletics for the skill.
Okay. Yep.
To try to keep pulling myself up and whatever.
So athletics and brawn. Let's say.
Okay.
Okay. If you're just trying to muscle your way up and help your allies up.
Yeah.
So you sort of sigh deeply, look at Droman, and start pulling your way up. And again, remember, guys, if you want to make more successes, you can give me more points. That is 3 successes. So you do have 1 momentum here. Because your brawn is a 10, you are rolling 2 extra dice. You're rolling 6 dice right now, and you have 1 momentum. You could spend that momentum to make it piercing, reducing the resistance by 2, meaning that whatever your rolls, what is applied to the task, or you could use it to get extra damage, or you could put it in the momentum pool.
I'll put it in the momentum pool.
Okay, so it's 2 points in momentum pool, and you're rolling 6d6.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay. There you go. You guys are beginning to make your way up. Tanev is leading the way. Now, Chael or Cal, who would like to go next?
I think I'm going to try something. So So Dorman was trying to work on the elevator, a lift.
Yep, and then he shot it.
Yeah. I want to use move object with the lift.
I don't think, unless you've got an ability... Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, so the difficulty will be pretty hard. How did I set that up? Let's see.
Now, well, it says it's equal to 1 plus the scale, so I'm not sure what the scale is.
Yeah, so scale... So this thing is about the size of like a compact car, and I think that scale is a 2. Let me see here.
Okay.
So yeah, no, yeah. I should...
Yeah, the X-Wing is 5. Or
yeah,
scale 5, X-Wing is
5.
6.
So.
Yeah. So let's see here. So motorcycle has a scale of 0. Let's see. I'll say it's a 2.
Okay, so that'd be a 3, right? 3 difficulty?
That'd be a 3 difficulty then, yeah.
Okay, so let me go back to my skills.
Oh, everyone gets a fortune point from defeating those stormtroopers too, or force point.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
You hear Drummond complain about I tried to fix it. He's just going to use a brute force tactic.
Yeah. So you're rolling 2 dice against. I think it's for you. It's reason and use force. You give me any extra dice?
It's a 14, so I'd have to be able to get enough. Well, I mean, if I rolled stupid low, but still, we've got one momentum in the bank, though.
You got 1 momentum in the bank. Yeah, you can give me if you want to roll 4 dice. You can give me 2 threat.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to burn the 1 momentum and give you the threat.
Okay.
And that'll give me 40-20.
Okay. And you roll against 14, right?
Against a 14.
Okay.
Wait, yeah.
How are we doing here? 1, 2. Oh. Now you could spend that fortune or that force point to re-roll if you like.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Please, surely I got to get something better now.
Oh, big money.
Low 1. 6 is a success.
You to re-roll 3 more. You get to re-roll all of them when you spend a force point.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I only re-rolled the 1.
No. You get to re-roll all of them.
Oh, all 4. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on. It might actually be that you get to choose. Let me double check here. Fortune point spends.
I thought it was
any
just
number of
re-roll
dice.
1.
Any number
of dice. So then what you could do is keep the 2 successes.
Right.
And re-roll those 16s. So you rolled a 6, that's 3. You just need 1 more d20 with 1 more success.
Come on, baby.
Oh! So what do we see, Chill, as you begin rumbling the sucker
Chill,
up?
that lift, I mean, Drummond was working on it, and he just kind of, you see the sparks fly when, he couldn't get it to work, and he just kind of steps over there onto it and just puts his hand out, palm down, and it just slowly rises.
So why don't let's see here. You're rolling 4d6, and you've got an 11 in reason. That's a +2. So you're rolling 6d6 against resistance 2. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 more. That is. Hey, did I forget to apply the resistance last time? 1, 2, 3. I did. So actually, you're at 3. Yeah, I did forget.
You mean like an armor?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like the other ones. It counts as a way of resisting it. You can spend momentum to give your effect piercing, so that every effect you roll, it reduces the armor by 2. Or that's not it. It just reduces the armor. No, I think that's right. Anyway, so you begin rumbling up. Cal, what are you thinking?
Well, I was kind of thinking like I'm sort of big and tough in this game, so I was thinking like, and I have resilience and I have brawn, so I'm like kind of thinking like he's recovered quickly from this like fight with the troopers, and he's ready to sort of like rush ahead, but he knows that some of his allies are maybe a little winded or injured, and so help the others out. Like, I don't know whether that's like
Yeah.
not necessarily carry them, but like, you know what I mean? Like help them up over any steps. Like he's sort of the go-getter physical helper.
Let's see here. I think that to me sounds like athletics and insight, but I think that this is not the first time you've had to keep some of your fellow squad mates moving.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe your soldier truth would apply here.
Yeah, maybe totally.
Okay.
It's like, and so what?
Yeah,
so that gives you one more dice? Is that how that works?
So your difficulty is now a 1 instead of a 2.
Oh.
Because your truth is active.
Okay.
So then you're rolling insight, which is your sort of like interpersonal thing, plus athletics. So you're rolling against a 10. You got 2 dice. You give me a threat.
Yeah, just 1 though.
It's 1,
for one
so
extra.
roll 3d6, King.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, you don't roll the d20s at all. You just roll the. What? Don't I roll 3d20s?
3d. What did I say? D6? Yeah, 3d20s.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you just confused
I got
me. I was
d6s
just
in
like,
my
what?
fucking head. So.
All right.
I'm like, sure, I'll go straight to damage. Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
Oh no!
You want to spend that force point?
Yeah, because that's all failures. Sorry, I can't get. There we go. This is just behind the picture, the portraits. All right, here we go. Try again. Come on.
Okay. That is 1,
There we go.
2. Nice. You only needed 1. So you got 1 momentum. You use your insight, so there's no. It's 4d6 you're rolling, and you got 1 momentum. This is where. Go ahead, Jeff.
I definitely, just because of the action he's taking, I'm going to put that momentum in the pool because and let other people use it.
What I was going to suggest is you could give it piercing so that it reduces the armor the resistance by 2. That would mean whatever you rolled is applied directly to the threat or to the.
Oh, I could do that too. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
So then, how many do I roll?
4d6 because you don't. Your insight's only a 7, so you don't get the extra 1.
Right. Okay. So it's 4.
Okay.
But it's pierced.
Yeah, but what this would free up, Jeff, is because you've used that one for this one. Next time, if you really want to like go for like just try to optimize your stuff, you could use brawn and athletics for the next pass because you did a different approach this time. So give us a roll of 4d6, and I apply all this. So that's 1, 2.
Ugh. Not
You guys
great,
are almost halfway up the side though. So, however, this is where we get to use these cards. So,
Oh no.
what we see is that there are stormtroopers on the far side who are trying to like figure out what's happened to the other ones. They look over, and we can see them. They're on the wall, and you guys can see that they have managed to set up on the platform an E-web blaster.
Oh, come on.
And they turn towards you guys and begin, and it is just, they can't really see where you are. So you and other people who are working on the wall here and droids and whatnot are all getting blasted. I have to spend a whole bunch of threat on this. But I need each of you to give us a difficulty 2 athletics roll, or you take 5 dice of damage. Because all this metal shit is falling down onto you guys.
So that'd be athletics and agility?
Athletics and agility makes sense to me, yeah.
Dodge out of the
If
way?
you have, and
Okay.
actually, if you want, I will let you try something different as well, too. So, like, if Droman, for instance, you haven't had a chance to really do a lot of move object stuff, you could try using your force if you'd like. But I'll leave it to you guys. What are you thinking?
I'll just do athletics and agility and
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use force.
Okay, so, and remember, guys, we do these in order. So what you might want to do is pick one person who's really good at it to generate a bunch of momentum, because there's nothing else to spend this momentum on. Get it back in the pool. Sure. Think of, again, the example, John, the example I like using for this is, remember in Conan the Barbarian where they're all infiltrating the Serpent Temple? They're sneaking along. If you imagine that in the context of the Conan game, that's a bunch of like stealth rolls and whatever else that you're making. And as you're going along, you're generating a bunch of momentum and building that momentum pool up to the max of 6. So when you go from that into combat, you got this fat pool of momentum to get going.
Gotcha.
So then
I'm an 11.
You're an 11, okay?
Yeah. So who else is better than
athletics,
11?
agility? I'm a 12.
I can do
Yeah.
12.
Okay.
12.
Okay. So who would like to go first?
One of you three.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I think as it's blasting towards us, I'll find this like semi-big piece of metal and just put it in front of the lift so it kind of blocks some of the beams coming
Sure.
away.
So that'll be, I'm going to raise the difficulty by 1 because you're using something that's not specified, but it's a difficulty 3. You have 2 dice right now. Would you like to give me threat? You can give me up to 6 threat to gain, and here's one option too. You can give me 6 threat and roll 5d6 and to see how things go. You could give me 3 threat and spend 1 force point to get 2 automatic successes.
I'll do that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're rolling 4d6.
46 or 40-20?
So 40-20, forgive me, my brain's just fucking useless. 4d20, and you've already got 2 successes. You already got 1. You need 1 more success to be able to get this, and you're rolling, I think it's your insight
12.
plus use force.
Yeah, so 12 or under.
Okay, here we go. Look at that. 1, 2,
Nice.
3, so 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, which
6.
means you've got 3 momentum. So, Jerome, you move this thing in the way. Here's what I'll let you do. If you want to spend 2 momentum, I'll treat it just like additional target, where you get this thing in the way and you protect both you and Chael.
Yeah, and then I'll throw 1 into the pool.
Awesome. So, Chael, while you're moving things up, Droman moves his little hand and this thing hits the way, and you hear it's like, a bunch of scrap metal thrown onto a tin roof. It's a horrific sound, but no damage to your lift as you're bringing yourself up. There's 1 momentum in the pool. Who would like to go next? Tan or Cal?
One of you two.
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? You got 2 dice right now. You could spend that momentum from the pool to give you 3. And if you want 4, you could give me 2 threat to roll 4d20.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, and this is agility plus athletics, right?
Correct, yeah. And difficulty 2.
4d20.
Here we go. Come on, big money.
Oh!
That threat pool's getting big again.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just going to dump it right into the threat pool. So, but you do get 1, 2 successes. So you get your 2. Cal, you narrowly kind of duck back. What do you think it looks like as you get out of the way of this falling scrap metal?
I think based on what he's like is, he's picked something up like a big hunk of metal or a big loose door or something, and he's trying to hide under it. And it's like he realized, he's got the way he's holding it, the metal is kind of sort of coming down and almost about to hit him on his hands, and he just turns it at the last second.
Yeah.
And,
Whoa. Okay, nice. So then, Tan, you are last here.
Yeah. All right.
There's 1 momentum in the pool if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'll do that. So there's agility, athletics. So I'm at 12. Extra, I'll use the momentum to.
Okay, so you're rolling 3. Do you want to give me 2 to get to 4 dice? 4d20, or are you going to roll 3?
Sure.
Yes. Good. Good. Okay.
And I still only get 2.
Oh, but that's all you need. That's barely, and I got a complication too. All right. So what do we see with Tan? How does Tan avoid this thing?
Yeah, this wasn't stealth. Never mind. I was looking at my abilities to see if there was anything, because I could be cautious and reroll, but that's not going to help us. Okay. I don't know. I think I kind of move ahead, but I was trying to kind of use Droman's shield for as long as I could, and I snuck out, and got around it.
Yep.
But somehow that didn't really work, and maybe I got
maybe under one of the pipes, maybe.
Yeah,
and it's
I
just
think
shit's
so.
falling
Yeah.
around you. Steam is coming
Yeah.
out from one of the things.
One of the blasters just hit, and I think spray in the face with a thing of steam distracted me.
You may have noticed that the threat pool just went down by 4. That is because you now have an E-Web blaster that is firing at you as you're making your way up. The complication range is now 17 to 20.
Oh, Jesus.
Are
Okay.
you web blasters manned by living things, or are they automated?
Living things, stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
So,
the range on that?
Extreme.
Just curious. Okay.
Yeah, they're the reason they're not connecting with it. If they were connecting, we would be saying like, all right, so let's get to the
Dead.
outro. Then, guys, I believe that brings us to the end of the round. So, go ahead.
I haven't acted.
You haven't gone. No, you used your use force to move the.
No, I
I
did
thought that
that.
was the previous round.
No, Droman used the.
Was that this round?
Yeah, that's still this round. Droman tried to get the
Okay,
thing
I'm
moving.
sorry, that's my
He was
fault, Kevin.
unsuccessful. Chael sort of moving it up.
Yep, I'm
Tanif
sorry.
started climbing up. Cal was helping you
Yeah.
guys along, and that's when the
Okay.
blaster came down.
Okay.
So we're on to round 2 now. Sir, who would like to go first?
Shall go first.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks, guys.
You only need 7 more to make it here.
So yeah, let me think here for a second. So I got the lift moving. What else would be useful that I could do? I think. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I think
Okay.
Chael would want to do.
Okay.
So Chael would want to use his truth of being force attuned to be able to kind of reach out in his senses and stretch out and feel when those guys, or not so much when, but more
I will
specifically
tell you
where
that
those
you
guys are
used
shooting up.
use force last round. You need to come up with something new this round.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Then yeah, let's see. Okay, what would be a good thing? What would Chael think to do?
Like it's a good narrative thing with you. Like one of the reasons why
No.
you have it in there is so that things are sort of the narrative keeps to be, it's not the same thing you're seeing over and over
Yeah.
again.
What about then? Could I go ahead and draw my lightsaber and use my guardian talent to kind of protect everybody else?
How? Yeah. So
that's the
let's do
mindset
this.
of
Sure.
Chael.
So let me set it as because it's an unconventional thing. So I think I'm gonna set it at a 3. The difficulty
Okay.
will be 3, but you can use your fighting and insight for that.
Okay.
That sound good?
So yes.
So you got
8.
2 dice. What do you want to spend?
11.
Am I getting any threat?
Yeah, let's go ahead and give you a threat so I can roll 3 dice.
Okay, you got it. And go ahead and make your roll.
'Cause it's an 11. So
Ooh, you're rolling 3 dice against a target number 3.
yeah.
That is a fail. So I think what I'll do is I'm actually going to spend. I'm going to spend threat to have a hazard manifest. So let's see here. Only because of the way that it sort of works out in the narrative. I'm going to roll 5d6 here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have any armor?
I do have armor.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so you only take, 1 point of armor? Or 2?
Yeah, 1 point of armor. So what? 4?
Awesome. So you take 4 stress, but you don't take, I think the force of these blaster bolts are so much heavier than you thought. It's knocking you sort of off, off balance. And that's what
Because
prevents...
it's a bigger gun.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what prevents you from sort of making the progress, I think.
Sure.
Then it is... Who would like to go next? Who'd like to?
Try my luck again. It didn't go so well.
Remember, you can't use the same thing you used last time. So do come up with a new narrative explanation for what you're doing, and then figure out what skills are going to work with that.
Jeff, if you got something in mind, go ahead.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, go ahead.
Go ahead then.
I'm thinking I'm watching this blaster as it's shooting, and I'm wanting to see if I could figure out a pattern that it's shooting on, so that I could encourage us to be out of those spots when it shoots again,
Okay.
observation and insight maybe.
Yep, I buy that. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. For that one, difficulty 2, I believe.
Okay. I'm gonna give you 3 threats so I can get 2 extra dice.
You got it.
DC
Okay.
11.
Yeah. So we go. So 4. Oh, nat 20.
Well, I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so you got the successes. Which attribute did you use?
Insight.
Which is a what? A 9 or a 10?
10.
So you're rolling 6d6 for damage, and I'm gonna dump that comp. Yeah, I'll put it in as threat. I'll use it next time. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So that is. Then you guys are at, I believe, an 8, 12, 4 away, guys. You are so close. Droman's like, over here, chill, get out of there. You're knocking these things back. Cal or 10, you guys are up next.
I think he's gonna use now, like you said, sort of maybe his physical force to clear some way for people.
Sure.
You said there's like droids in the way. There's like all kinds of stuff going on. There's obviously a bunch of debris now from the gun that went off.
Yep.
And so he's going to just sort of muscle through all of that, like a linebacker kind of thing.
Love it. This is Bothan soldier wrenches this thing up. That'll be a 2 difficulty as well.
Okay. So I'll just give you the full 3 threat.
Okay, so you're going to gain 2 extra dice, or you give me 6 to get 3 extra dice.
No, just 2 is good.
Just 2. Okay, so I got 3.
Here we go. 40 20s.
Here we go. Oh, that's 1. So 1, 2, 3 successes though.
Nice.
There's a complication. I'm taking that in threat because I'm spending that on something. At the end of the turn. That means you have 1 momentum. Well, so you could again spend it on. You could put it in the momentum pool. You could spend it on piercing, and you're using brawn. You're rolling 6d6 for effect.
Yeah, let's try piercing this time. Let's try to blow his way right through all of this.
Okay.
Narrowly escape it as it goes.
Yeah.
6d6. Here we go.
Go, come on.
4.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So you're carrying along. You guys get to the edge, and you guys are able to. You can see the platform is right below you. They're still firing away, trying to get at you, but these blasts are hitting around between Chael, knocking them aside, and nearly being knocked off balance. And you guys, Droman, Sky, figuring out a clever way to avoid the worst of the fire, and Cal just muscling their way through. You guys are at the platform. The night below awaits you, and.
I think how I managed to get them away from the blasts is they could feel his mind like guiding them where to move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then,
I think given that Cal's actions have kind of solved this, I was thinking about using my acrobatic skills to jump ahead. What I might do instead is I'll take out a communication device, and I'll be while that's going on, and I'll kind of radio designation R4 rock slide.
Yeah.
And tell them to get to get things,
that's one.
start up the engines and let's get the hell out of here and get
Johnny,
right?
you may have noticed said this was Nox's labor droid.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's rock slide, and his designation was EE 8HD.
Yep.
Earth Elemental, 8 hit dice.
8 hit dice. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so then you guys are able to leap down, and you're racing your way towards the towards the thing. Let's do this, Tanev. If you can, why don't you give us a? You were going to try and use acrobatics, you said.
Yeah, because I can move around an obstacle. I can spend some momentum, 2 momentum, to bypass it immediately without requiring a skill test.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And without tools and such.
So yeah,
I'd
have
to give you threat to do this.
Yeah, you just give me threat to do that. But what you could do is.
But I thought Cal just got rid of the remaining obstacles, though.
What it means you guys got on the platform. It depends if we are ending on a cliffhanger that we will not see resolve, or if we are going to end on a cliffhanger with you guys getting away and setting up a potential future session.
Fair.
I like option B.
I like
Me too.
option B.
Okay. So you guys leap down. You make your way across, and you can see Drune and Nox are in the landing thing is down. They're like, "Come on, come on!" They clearly made their a different way around you. You guys got separated in the scrapyard. You race up onto the. Let me find. I can find this here. Let's see here. Silver.
What did Kevin call it this time?
I have a pretty good
is-
idea on how to make our getaway work.
Oh, go ahead, John. Yeah, you let us know.
So like if we make it to the ship and we're about to launch off, Droman sends his powers out with the force, and rippling illusion encapsulates the ship and kind of does a starry background around it. So kind of we skate around unseen.
Love it. Yeah. The Droman uses his force
Illusion.
abilities, and the stormtroopers are firing at a bunch of different, wrong targets. Okay, what is this thing called? What do we call the ship in our
They're not below.
No. But in our original campaign, Jeff, do you remember what the ship was called?
Oh shoot!
It wasn't the silver. Oh, the Argent. That's
Yeah, the
Argent Shadow.
Yeah, the
Right.
Argent Shadow.
So here's the ship. Let me move you guys back to the main screen here. This is the Argent Shadow.
Cool.
So I wish I could find the image. My cousin did a whole animated clip of a model he built of it flying around through the thing. It's fucking amazing. But you guys race onto this thing. The engines have flared to life, and Chael, you're the ace pilot, I believe, from everybody. What does it look like as this thing picks up and then flies out of the smuggler's moon and away from the Star Destroyer?
I mean, it's nothing but engines. I mean, just the engines are that blue-white color.
Yeah.
Just that pure nothing but drive, pushing through everything, and then all of a sudden, stars fade into star lines, and bam, hyperspace.
We then cut to the very frustrated lieutenant, whose name I can't remember, the Imperial lieutenant who was with you guys. He comes racing to the platform. No, damn. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, here we go. My goodness, we've been playing this for a while. This is... I'm finding the images I originally loaded for this. It's way back. Before Dark Sun, before a bunch of other stuff, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've been playing this for a little while now.
And I need to retire.
I don't know where he is, though. So, you guys came racing up. Oh, here he is.
Oh, yeah.
So he looks up. Damn! He brings his little communicator up to his mouth. Sir, the Jedi have escaped. And you can hear from the bridge. We don't see it. All we see is the bridge of the Star Destroyer with that. He turns. And we aren't even treated to a look of it. All we see is the blackened boots and that long cape flowing behind. And the doors slam behind. And guys, that will bring our sojourn into our celebration of Star Wars May 4th to a conclusion a month after the fact. So,
hey, that's all right, man.
You know,
That's how
May
long it
4th.
lasts, baby.
May 4th is just the beginning of Star Wars month.
exactly. It's like Boxing Week.
Yeah, there you go.
Star
Okay,
Wars
right
month.
on.
So for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for either tonight or for all of our Star Wars sessions. And in particular as well, too, a huge thank you to the players who have jumped in a game that does not exist, that they did not play before. You guys jumped in and played this thing like gusto. I had so much fun writing this and running this. So thank you so much, guys, for celebrating May the 4th for 4 sessions with me for this. And what a great way to come back from vacation. For those listening at home, as is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, there's no campaign, or the game, You had a truth of I need to retire? Or Lieutenant, I need to retire.
Yeah, that's Lieutenant I need to retire. That's his name.
Yeah. I think if you had line of sight to the Smuggler's Moon, we'd see... As is always the case, we'll be back. You can also find a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server. That is where we are all active. We have channels dedicated to Star Wars RPGs in general, as well as every other game we run on the channel. You are more than welcome to join us over there. And if you have any questions about this, I've been posting some of the... I mean, what I'll do is I'll consolidate all the rules that I wrote for this, including... We have some vehicle rules that I've worked up as well, too, just we didn't get a chance to play them out. But I've been sharing those with the players. I'll share them with you folks as well, too, and post that in the Discord server. The chassis for this, of course, is the outstanding Achtung Cthulhu 2D20 from Modiphius Entertainment. We've been using a lot of the actual dice rolls and whatnot because they don't have, at the time of recording at least, there is no Roll20 sheet for Achtung Cthulhu 2D20, but I'm hoping that will be soon because I love this game. I think it's a terrific RPG and really does a really good job of capturing the sort of Star Wars, pulpy feel to it. We will be back next week in the Night Below. Well, it'll be a little strange for us to be going in 2022 and playing some AD&D 2nd edition once again, but we have a hot date with a bunch of orcs underground, so we will have to see that. We, as well, too, this coming weekend, we have our annual Musers Marathon, the 6th annual Musers Marathon, where we'll be playing a version of Dark Sun, the classic Dark Sun setting, but using Troll Lord Games' outstanding Castles and Crusades rules. There's some terrific conversion rules you can find online that I think do a better job of capturing the essence of, in particular, the Dark Sun Psionics than any other, non-AD&D 2nd edition one. So I'm really looking forward to that. We have some terrific sessions, and we're playing through a modified version of, Freedom. So that'll be a pretty fun thing. In addition, we got links in the description of the video to something called Heroes Save Villages. That's the charity fundraising campaign we run on the channel. For every, I guess first off, all donations go directly to SOS Children's Villages International, the charity that benefits from our charitable activities. And as a small way of saying thank you, for every $25 Canadian that you donate, you get one chance to win the grand prize or one of the other terrific prizes in our next charity raffle. That charity raffle will be held on Sunday night, this coming Sunday. Our grand prize is a copy of Beadle and Grimm's incredible, let's see here, Platinum Edition, Wild Beyond the Witchlight box set. It's $500 US at new. A product. It's got the full Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure, as well as a ton of other stuff, maps, miniatures, extra adventures. They're just the box sets are incredible. Second prize is a copy of the Gold Edition Absalon City of Lost Omens box set, which I spent much of my holiday getting through, and it is absolutely incredible. It is one of the. Not only is it a really, really great and the best city box set that I've ever encountered, it's also a super, super cool setting. The box set does a phenomenal job of breaking down the hardback into separate books, which you might think is what's the real value there? For that one in particular, because it is so NPC heavy, it was awesome to have separate 2 books of NPCs while I'm reading through the setting books, and also having a separate screen that could reference where I could find the locations I'm looking for. It's just an unbelievably great product. I've done an unboxing on it on the channel, so you can see the full contents. That's the second prize. Third prize is a copy of the Silver Edition Fizban's Guide to Dragons, again from our friends at Beadle and Grimm. There's also a bunch of other great prizes, including a chainmail dice bag made by our buddy Dave. There is a trilogy of AD&D 2nd edition core books, so the PHB, DMG, and Monsters Manual for 2nd edition. There is a full set of the Iron Kingdoms books that our buddy Jeff here has very generously donated, as well as a bunch of other great stuff. So lots of great prizes. We're having some stuff from the Red Dungeon Musings Red Bubble Shop as well. Lots of great ways of saying thank you. And again, all donations go directly to the SOS Children's Villages International charity. None of it goes to any other middleman or to the channel. The last thing I'm going to say is, and also our friends at Noble Knight Games as well too. While their sale, their annual sale is spring sale is over with, they still are offering the 10% discount. If you want to purchase anything from Noble Knight Games, head over there, enter the Dungeon Muser discount code at checkout, and you'll save yourself 10% on any purchases. I have, after 3 fucking days of fighting with DHL, I finally have a purchase from my last one at the end of the spring sales. I have a whole bunch of awesome Rogue Trader stuff, the 40K game, which is fucking cool because I ordered that shit before the Owlcat Games game was announced. So I got it before the prices went through the fucking roof on that game, which is awesome. I won't be selling it after again, but yeah, they're if you're not familiar with Noble Knight Games, they are hands down the best retailer of out of print and older RPG products. So even if you don't have something in stock, you can put it on a want list, and they will let you know once it comes in. So really terrific vendor, and they've been very generous in their support of the charity initiative on the channel too. Last thing I will say is a huge thank you to all of our Star Wars players. So, John, I'm so glad you were able to join us for this last day, but a big thank you to Jeffrey, Andrew, Will, John, George, and Dave. Thank you so much for joining me in a galaxy far, far away, guys. It is one of my absolute all-time favorite places to play. So, then, otherwise, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. We will be back again soon. We hope that we've given you a couple of hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about that our rebel heroes in a galaxy far, far away have run into. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, happy gaming, and may the Force be with you.